my name is Meerah and I'm a Lorekeeper in one of Yogg-Sothoth's libraries, and today I wanted to talk to you about the creatures from the 2020 film Underwater. Disclaimer, I guess, you'll have to forgive me if there are like any irregularities in my recording because last week I was like super duper sick. So last week and over the weekend I pretty much just ate and slept, hoping that I would feel well enough to write and record a video before Friday. Anyway, I saw Underwater for the first time a couple of weeks ago. Underwater came out in 2020, directed by William Eubank. I really enjoyed the movie overall, but I do have to say, I wish that they had given us like an extra 15 to 30 minutes at the beginning to like really get to know the crew better and experience what day-to-day life on the Kepler would have been like, just so we can have more emotional attachment to the characters. It just felt really rushed to me. My husband and I were watching it and he was like, this feels like the exact opposite of Iron Lung, because Iron Lung had a really slow burn, like built a lot of tension, and Underwater opens with shit being destroyed. Like, you get pretty much no introduction to the characters. It's just like, bam, in your face, shit's happening. But yeah, that was my only complaint though, is I wish they would have just made the movie longer. But yeah, everything else though, absolutely loved. And the creatures and the creature designs specifically had me in a very slimy chokehold. So let's talk about them, shall we? The Behemoth, as it's colloquially known, that appears at the end of the movie has been confirmed by the director to be heavily inspired by, or is just straight up Cthulhu. But the characters do, for the majority of the movie, encounter smaller creatures that originate from pockets in Cthulhu's skin. They like inhabit his body like a nest or a hive. These smaller ones have been nicknamed the Clingers for how they cling to and climb around and on the structures in the film. I originally thought, oh, these have to be the star spawn of Cthulhu or the Cthulhu, but a few things don't add up. The star spawn aren't like the literal spawn of Cthulhu. They're just a race of beings that happen to look like him, and he's their leader and they worship him. His actual children, like Godanothua, Ithogtha, Zothamog, Cathilla, and so on, he's got a lot of kids, are sometimes referred to as the star spawn of Cthulhu by Brian Lumley. So I think that's probably what a lot of people get confused on. I don't know. They could be the Cthulhu, they could not be the Cthulhu. I don't know. Okay, so that's what I don't know. Here's what we do know about the Cthulhu children in Underwater. Well, we know that they have a life cycle, as a baby is seen and even kind of like examined at one point. The baby is first encountered inside of the corpse of one of the crew members who took an escape pod. It's implied to have been gestating inside the person, though it could have just been there eating or seeking warmth. We can't really be certain. We also see an adult try to eat the main character or like absorb or digest her in some way. It's really gross, really visceral. That scene made me like sit back in my chair and literally go, ugh. It's nasty. Anyway, we know that they are attracted to light or are agitated by light. We know that they are extremely hostile towards any people they come across, and even go after the escape pods, so it can be assumed, I think, that they are very intelligent, or they have some kind of hive mind and Cthulhu is like controlling them or giving them commands. We also know they secrete some kind of like gross slime algae stuff, and we know that they are extremely strong, as they yank a character completely out of his suit with like no effort, which that was another moment in the movie that made me go, ugh, because it was just like really violent. The Behemoth himself is very much just like Cthulhu in physical appearance. He seems actively hostile towards the drill and the stations in the area, likely having been woken and antagonized by them. It's also revealed kind of like in the opening credits and in the end credits of the movie that the company that owns the drill knew about the creatures pretty much from the beginning and silences the survivors and says they're gonna resume drilling as soon as repairs are made. So clearly the company either doesn't care about the creatures or the creatures are like the goal of the drilling. Good luck with that though, since, you know, Nora nuked them. and it's not revealed if any of the children or if Cthulhu even survived. My guess is that he probably did. It's Cthulhu, but you never know. Cthulhu exists as a backup plan for when Cthulhu dies, so he is killable. I digress. I've rambled enough, I suppose. I just wanted to talk about Underwater because I really enjoyed it. TLDR is, I don't know anything. But the creature designs were really cool. If you've seen this movie, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that the little mini Cthulhus are the star spawn of Cthulhu? Or if they are some new kind of entity? Or if they're just like the filmmaker's spin on the star spawn? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and listening to me ramble on and on, maybe leave a like or perhaps a comment, subscribe. Y'all know the YouTube drill. Super special thank you, as always, to my channel members, especially Loremasters, PwNaGeDOTexe, Beitodesstrafe, General Jehuty, Vlad, and Lexaous. May Yogg grant you the knowledge you seek, my friends. Friendly reminder, I do have a Patreon where you can go join for free to watch my videos without pesky ads. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all next time here in the library.